Hello, scientists. Today, we are going to begin working with animals, and we're going to begin by classifying animals. And our focus today is going to be vertebrates. So let's take a look at our target. Today, I will learn how to classify animals in vertebrate groups so that I can explain the difference in their internal, remember internal means inside, and external, which means outside structures. So let's just review that for a second. Internal, inside, external, outside, and structures means parts. So we're looking at the differences in their internal and external parts. I will know I've got it when I can sort vertebrate picture cards based on their characteristics. So we're going to be classifying today. So let's take a look at this chart. Vertebrate or invertebrate. When you observe an animal, have you noticed that they don't all look alike? What makes an animal different and why? So as you look at these pictures, I'm hoping you see animals that are familiar to you. A horse, an elephant, a fish, a cat, a frog, a snake, just some of those. Invertebrates, and those are vertebrate animals. Vertebrate meaning they have a backbone. Invertebrate, we've got a starfish, an ant. Do you notice that they all look different? Each one has something special about them. So as we move on today to classifying animals, we're going to start with a Brain Pop Junior video. As you watch, I want you to think about how does the structure, remember that's the parts of an animal, determine its grouping. So you'll go to Brain Pop. Your teacher will give you this link. You'll go to brainpopjunior.com. Of course, we know how to get logged in now. You want to log in. Remember your username and password. Dry Ridge and Cardinals. And then when you get to science, we're looking for animals, or you can go to all videos. You can either come to all science videos,
all science movies,
or you can come to animals. And we're looking for classifying animals. And so you'll watch that. Once you've watched that, then return back to the teacher video. But as you watch, be thinking, how does the structure of an animal determine its grouping? Okay, now that we've watched the Brain Pop video, Junior, let's move on. So let's just review some vertebrate animals and their characteristics. Oops, let me go back one, sorry about that. So when we're talking about a vertebrate animal, that means it's an animal with a backbone. So what I want you to do is I want you to feel your back. Do you feel that backbone? You can feel it as you bend, as you stretch. All these animals in the picture have backbones. And we have 5 major vertebrate animal groups. We have the fish, right here. We have the birds. We have the reptiles. We have the amphibians. And we have the mammals. And each animal group has special characteristics about them that make them fit into that group. So we're going to watch a fun video. This is an interview with some vertebrate animals. The link will be loaded for you. But when you watch the vertebrate animal interviews, I want you to be listening in particular at what the animal says about their group. What makes them unique about their group? Okay, so we're going to hear each animal group speak. We're going to be doing an interview with them, and they're going to be sharing with you what makes their group special, what characteristics they have. So once you've watched that video, return back to the teacher video, and let's find out a little bit more about our vertebrate groups. So our vocabulary today, vertebrates, animal with backbones. Invertebrate are animals without backbones. So we'll learn today about the vertebrates. We'll learn tomorrow about the invertebrates. But as we continue to work today with our teacher, you're going to be working on some characteristics that each animal group has. So what your focus is going to be is what are their external and internal structures, remember parts, and characteristics do the vertebrate group, the vertebrate animals have. So I will see you next time.